only to be cut off by Shiro, who bumped the man and knocked the ball loose. Wicks did a squat swing to scoop it from the ground and hurled it to Ileana. Finley almost pitied the opposing team. They were the best players this secondary colony had, and they were trying hard, but they were no match for the Cobalt Republic's A-League reigning champions. Still, since this was a friendly match, what mattered was the fans had fun, and Finley and her team got practice before the upcoming Galactic Cup tournament. She made loops around the large padded obstacles, watching for an opening to receive a pass. The arena lights flickered. Finley blinked, but when the light stabilized, she kept moving. The distraction gave her a clear path to catch a pass from Ileana and send the ball onto Cartier. He wove around a series of pillars, and she shot up the opposite sideline, parallel to him, using a switch spin to dodge a defender in her path. The lights dimmed again. The quality of arenas in colonies varied greatly. Some places they played had cracked obstacles, or crooked goals, or insufficient padding. But power had never been a problem. Surely that's all this was, right? The latest message she'd received flashed through her mind. No, vague anonymous threats warning her to stop her video logs couldn't be tied to power failures in an arena. She raised a hand, preparing for Cartier's pass. Total darkness engulfed the court. Her stomach clenched, beyond the core strength needed to halt her board. The ball smacked her shoulder, and a thud indicated it landed nearby. A whistle echoed, shrill from somewhere to her right. The sole illumination came from the board's hover cells, 12 pale blue-white glows spaced throughout the court. Finley swallowed. Colony World power sources, not anonymous commenters. "Halt! Halt play!" shouted the human referee. She wiped her face with her sleeve, shivering despite the layer of sweat and the temperature regulation fibers in her uniform. Emergency lighting flickered on from the goals and the edges of the arena, allowing her to see the other players. The stands remained in total darkness, like a giant shadow bubble engulfed her. Anyone could be up there. The coaches ran onto the padded floor, meeting the ref to confer. A yellow light flashed across her chest, the beam from the stands illuminating her body. It left spots in her vision, and vanished so quickly she might have imagined it, but it sent a chill through her. Finley nudged her board toward a padded conical obstacle and edged around the side to put it between herself and the nearest section of spectators. The ref blew the whistle again, a 4-note pattern that usually came from the ref bot to indicate the end of a match. "We're calling it," the ref yelled. The announcer's voice, on an amplifier, filled the arena. "We're experiencing technical difficulties, everyone. The coaches have agreed to end the match early. Please remain calm and stay in your seats until backup power is restored." Coach waved a "come here" motion, and Finley flew toward him along with her teammates. Game energy and unease fizzed inside her, searching for an outlet after the abrupt ending. She wanted to zoom around the ring, do flips, throw a ball. Her muscles quivered. They formed a ring around Coach, exchanging frowns. From the height of her board, Coach seemed extra short as she looked down at his graying head and trim form. "Sorry, everyone," he said. "But with only a few minutes left and the game decided, we agreed it was safer to stop. Don't want someone flying into an obstacle or a wall in a game that doesn't count." Everyone sagged, but no one argued. "Once power's back, head for the locker room. Good work today. McGrath, Cartier, that's going to make the highlight reels." The praise, and the anticipation over seeing her maneuver on video later, failed to elicit the excitement they should have. Finley felt tense, edgy, unfinished. They hovered, waiting, until running lights flickered on in the stands and in the tunnel leading from the court to the arena's interior. Voices rose as fans shuffled out. Normally, the team would take a victory lap, wave, pose for pictures. She loved that part, seeing smiling faces. But today, the mood was subdued, quiet. Finley sighed and followed her team toward the locker room. The familiar post-game rituals helped restore some normalcy as they stripped off their uniforms, pads, biomonitors, and mag boots, then showered, stretched, applied regenerative spray to muscles, drank electrolyte hydration packs. "We'll wait to break everything down in tomorrow's meeting," Coach said. "That's enough excitement for today." Wicks spread his arms. "The joys of playing on